Thank you for joining me. My name is Lisa, and in this video I'm going to make a Thanksgiving greeting card. I'm going to use this cute little punch art turkey I'm going to make in this video. Welcome back to the desktop view to make the punch art turkey. His body is in two parts. You're actually going to layer these with a foam square. These are two circles that are 1.5 inches each, in the brown obviously. I made the head to be a 1-inch circle, and I made the legs to be two circles that are 3/4 of an inch. Now in the Project Center directions, because this is not my design, it's from the Project Center, she used the small custom cutting system circle with the blue blade, and you run it on the inside of your template and you make a circle that's 7/8 inches. And I just made it 1 inch and 3/4 of an inch. I made a 3/4 inch circle in yellow, and I cut his beak out of this, and I like to have the rounded top, which is why I use a circle. Now for his feathers, I'm using the Sweetheart Maker, the inside punch, and I used 4 yellow, maybe butter, 3 carrot, which is the orange, 4 cranberry red, 2 green. I have a couple spares in case I want to put them on. The Project Center uses green apple cardstock, but I had my Everyday Power Palette green left over, so I went ahead and used that, and I used the Everyday pattern paper to make my card as well. Oh, and the feet. I made his little feet with the Dragonfly. Now this was limited edition. You might still be able to get it from your consultant. So I used that for I'm using this for a lot of legs, it turns out. And his little waddle, I want to call it, I used the Friendship Maker. It's this little fun heart here. So I think that's all the punches I used, and I can show you how I assembled it. Okay, I'm going to be using my scissors. Either one of these, a really good pair of scissors is really helpful. And my pen point adhesive is awesome for this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those out. And I'm going to trim his legs. And there's one leg. I'm going to cut off these on this side. This is my base, and I'm going to put these little chunky legs up a little higher than last time because I like the dragonfly legs. And you can see I'm not being very careful with my glue. Now it will be shiny. The glue is shiny when it dries, but I'm going to be putting this on top. So I'm fine. I'm good. Let me start with his beak. I'm going to cut a triangle out of this beak. He's going to look like that. And I think I'm going to put this on top. Like that this time. And now I'm going to draw in his eyes and some eyebrows. I want to attach his head to his body using the foam squares. Okay, and then when I get done, this is going to go on like this. So I need to put the feathers in between there. So let's see what we got going on here. I think I like to do the front first. Kind of like to work in reverse. Well, I finished the feathers on my turkey. The first time I did exactly how they had it in the Project Center, and I really liked that. This time I just kind of went for it, and it's okay. I think after a while I would get an idea of what I liked, and I ended up using my extra hearts. One thing I had forgotten about is that you need to have the feathers sticking up over the back of the head. So make sure you're looking at your turkey from the front when you're putting the feathers on, because I have them arranged beautifully in the back, and I turned it over and I couldn't see the feathers because the head was there. So that was my one word of caution. And you can see I put the back circle on. I'm hoping it will make my turkey a little stronger because I want it to be on the front of a card. I'm going to take my card, I'm going to put down my blue. Now this is this is Everyday Power Palette. Creative Memories, I would say 2 years ago. I made an inch of the green. Now these were both previous photo mats that I had left over. I just cut them down to size because the photo mats are 6.5 inches and the card is 6 inches across, and I cut them down to 5 7/8. I like to leave a little white on the ends. You don't have to, that's just kind of how I like it. And then you can see that I tore the grass. Let me get this down. This was a 1 inch by 5 7/8 piece, and then I trimmed it really lightly with my tearing tool. I thought that was kind of a grass edge, so I went with that. And then I was going to put my turkey onto my card. Right there, maybe with 1 foot off the grass. Yeah, I think I like him kind of angled. And I'm using my ATG gun, as you can see. This stuff is not safe for your photographs, but if you do a lot of crafting, it's very strong. It's kind of cumbersome because look how big this thing is. But it is very strong and affordable if you do a lot of crafting. Okay, there's my turkey. I need a gobble gobble right there. Well, I used my black pen and a scrap of white paper to write gobble gobble, Happy Thanksgiving. So I'm going to put that on my card. It's a casual card, so handwriting can be a good thing. My sons are on the computer and I'll never get it back. So there you go. And maybe a little dot, a little dot, and a little dot. And there you have it. Gobble gobble, Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful day.